This is a continuation on modeling for your children in order to teach your children in the ways that you want them to grow up. This particular one has to do with my dad, and this is a story that I know I've told several people, and I even told new teachers in the school district when I used to help with that new teacher orientation. My father was one of those people who believed in helping out the community in any way that he could. And one of the things that he used to have us do when we were younger was pick up trash. I remember as a little girl, the trash would blow. You know, in Oklahoma, just like here in Texas, the wind blew all the time. And any trash that was anywhere would just go in people's yards. And in the country, you know, there are fences, barbed wire fences that trash would get caught on and so forth. And so once a week, Dad would give us a paper sack or a plastic bag or something. He'd say, it's time to clean up the property, kids. And so we would go outside and we would pick up any trash that we would see in the yard that had gotten caught in plants or barbed wire fences and so forth. But Dad wouldn't leave it right there. He would say, now we need to pick up the trash for as far as I can see up that road. And we would go, okay, you know, like that. So we'd start walking and everything. But here's the thing that was kind of funny. My dad would walk behind us. And every now and then, we would turn around and we'd say, have we picked up enough trash, Dad? Is this as far as your eye can see? And he goes, nope, got to keep going. He said, I can still see further up the road. Now, as a little kid, you didn't think about that this could go on forever, because as we were moving forward, my dad was following right behind us. So that distance of as far as I could see would just keep going. And I remember one time we were walking up the road and we were all the way up to the neighbor's house and we were picking up the trash along the side of the road. And Mr. Doyle came out and he said, hey, Floyd, good morning. He says, I want to tell you, I really appreciate you and your kids helping to keep Texola clean. You know, this is just great that y'all get out and clean this up. And he goes, yep. He says, this is our place and we've got to keep it clean. And I looked at him and I thought, but this isn't our place. Our place is way down the road there. And I said, Daddy, I said, aren't we as far as your eye can see? And he goes, nope, keep going. And the whole time, he and Mr. Doral were walking behind us. And Daddy would say, keep going as far as the eye can see. We would get on up to the jail. There was this old jailhouse from way back in the early 1900s. We'd get way up to the jail in the little park area. And we would still be picking up trash. But what my dad was trying to teach us, what he was modeling, was that it isn't just your home and your yard that needs to stay clean. It's everything that you can see around you. If you want a nice environment, everyone has to pitch in and pick up and clean up. And even to this day sometimes, as a matter of fact, I had a couple of neighbors ask me one time why I was out in the road across the street picking up trash. And I said, because I can see it. And that's just the way it is. Those are the sort of things that you think to yourself, why am I doing this as an adult? Well, maybe the reason we do certain things when we're adults is because we learned them as a child. That's both good and bad. So again, as adults, as parents, as educators, if we want children to do the right thing, we need to teach them when they're young. Because if they learn it when they're young, perhaps when they become adults, they'll still do it. Thank you again for listening. This one was on modeling and keeping that trash picked up for as far as the eye can see.